As we walk through the expansive Tokyo Big Sight, where this year's Tokyo Motor Show is being held, we have here the display of Honda cars, of Honda Japan, and they have quite an array of new models and even concept vehicles, which we would like to walk you through them.
Even on press day at the 2015 Tokyo Motor Show, the exhibition halls are crowded. A lot of beautiful cars. Pretty ladies showing them off. And the long walk through exciting vistas. Your heart is racing. And getting to find Honda Cars Philippines president near the Honda display is a lucky thing.
The gentleman I'm with here is unmistakably the president of Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated, Mr. Kuwahara. Kuwasan.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. I understand you have quite a big contingent of Philippine motoring journalists. Can you give us an idea how big it is?
Oh yes, we have together with me 10 medias from Philippines who is kindly visiting together with us the Tokyo Motor Show.
What is the theme of Honda this year?
While we had set several themes for the past few Tokyo Motor Show, this year the theme itself is the power of dreams. Exactly the same words that we are using for the corporate slogan. So back to original, back to Honda. So this year's theme is the power of dreams.
You have quite an array of cars on display here, and some of them, I think, are concept cars. So do you have an idea of what these are?
Yeah, one of the topic in this Tokyo Motor Show from Honda is that we will world premiere the new generation fuel cell vehicle that we will start commercial sales in Japan starting spring next year. And we also have a final mass production model of the NSX and several other new models, concept models, Formula One, and so on.
Kuwasan, speaking of fuel cars, fuel cell cars, and all this, using alternative fuel, with all due respect, also the other car manufacturers are engaged heavily in this. Now, there is one question. What are the chances of these cars being marketed in the Philippines, being used by Filipinos from the point of view of government support?
Even in Japan and US, fuel cell vehicles are not so many on the street. This is because we need infrastructure to provide hydrogen at the hydrogen station. And it is not that in Japan anywhere that the hydrogens are available. And of course, when we think about bringing in fuel cell vehicles to Philippines and the surrounding ASEAN Asian countries, we also need a hydrogen station to be available anywhere where people want to go. So far, Honda's latest fuel cell vehicle can have a mileage of 700 kilometers. But always within the 700 kilometers, we need a hydrogen station. And of course, any support from the government regarding to be that people be able to get that expensive car. Any kind of incentive would be also helpful, both infrastructure side and how to purchase side. These are the two important factors.
The Honda display area has many exhibits that set the heart racing. As Kuwahara-san indicated, one car that sets most hearts racing is the all-new S660. The open-top sports-type mini vehicle was designed by Honda to be as exciting as a full-fledged sports car. For those who can afford it, the sports car to have in the garage is the all-new NSX, Honda's new generation supercar. Powered by a direct-injected twin-turbo VTEC V6 mated to sport hybrid super handling all-wheel drive system, the all-new NSX provides both outstanding driving performance and fuel economy. A low and wide exterior design realizes dynamic and elegant styling, while the interior manifests Honda's human support cockpit concept that offers excellent visibility despite an exotic driving position. Honda Civic loyalists will be palpitating at the sight of the all-new Civic Type R, making its Japan premiere at the Tokyo Motor Show. Aside from an exterior design that enhances aerodynamic performance, the all-new Type R is powered by a 2-liter VTEC turbo engine that generates a max 310 PS and peak torque at 400 Nm, the most powerful Type R yet. Then there is the all-new FCV Clarity, a seemingly ordinary, albeit great-looking 5-seater executive sedan, but is powered by a fuel cell powertrain. Honda is one step ahead of the competition in the development of a hydrogen-powered car. Others are just concept vehicles, while the FCV Clarity is now in production and will be offered to the Japanese market early in 2016, with plans to sell it in the US and Europe soon after. Other production models introduced at the Tokyo Motor Show include the Odyssey Hybrid, a premium minivan which Honda says brings together generous roomy cabin, distinctive styling, and an exhilarating drive. The wagon stand concept may look a bit whimsical, but it may be the solution to providing safe autonomous transport for 2 amid pedestrians. With an omni-traction drive system that allows the vehicle to move diagonally and laterally. Also attracting attention at the Honda display area are the CR-Z, Honda's popular sport hybrid coupe, looking a lot sleeker and sportier. The N1 Modulo X, the Step WGN Spada, and the McLaren Honda MP430. Honda vehicles and other products of its Power of Dream took up the biggest space in the exhibition hall of the big site.